Hello, hey, it's been a bit, but I live, I'm back, I'm here to stream. Since it's been a bit, I didn't want to just suddenly come back and go straight into, like, Golden Sun. I wanted to give people a chance to, like, notice that I had started streaming again. Although you're actually here the first night, hi. What I'm gonna stream tonight is a little game that I actually already streamed this back in December, but it's gonna be a little bit different tonight, because it's the whole deal with this game. It came out in Japan on two consoles, the PlayStation and the Sega Saturn. It came out on the Saturn first. The PlayStation port is the only version that we actually got in the United States, and it had a little bit of extra content, but it also had some compromises, because some of the, like, background graphics and stuff didn't quite make it properly through the porting process from one console to another. So I was always curious about the Sega Saturn version. Someone made a fan patch that took the English version's text from, like, the PlayStation version and put it into the Sega Saturn version, and I played that in December. But what I have tonight is fans have actually now taken that and retranslated the Sega Saturn version, because the official translation back in the day took some liberties, like censoring religious names and whatever other kind of liberties they took with characterization and stuff. I heard about all that in the past as well, so I was always curious what a more accurate translation would be like, and apparently we're gonna get that. So, let me just... It's not showing. There we go. Takes it a minute. This is a very quirky little game. But I'm very curious to see what the translation is like this time.
Presented by Treasure.
Hey, you're back? Hey! How you doing tonight? Yeah, funnily enough, I am back with the same game I was back with last time I took, like, a month-long break. But this time the translation is different. I would've just waited to play this version if I knew the fans were gonna retranslate it this quickly. Yeah, that is a pretty nice little intro movie to the game. I always liked that, growing up. I never had a Sega Saturn either. I had a PlayStation. And an N64, but not a Sega Saturn. Body number TGAM010, specimen name Shina Nera Shina. Oh, so they still kept that name, even though they retranslated stuff, because I think her name is actually different if you translate it literally, but I guess they just kept the familiarity on that one. Otherwise, the text is very different so far already. Core preserved 52%. Within the ability to execute mission, verbally reconfirm your duty. Okay, I gotcha! As the messenger of justice, my duty is to restore the world that was destroyed by the day of parting into the proper world it once was. To do that, I can't stop until I get to a place called Edo, but I don't know how. Confirmed. Execute combat training B13. I am Gehenna, a support program built into your body. You remember that book you're telling me about, Dungeon Crawler Carl? Yeah, it's going to get turned into a comic by the company called Webtoon. Oh, the company themselves? That's interesting. I didn't even realize they made their own comics. I'm familiar with that as just a place that, like... I'm just familiar with Webtoon as, like, a place that hosts comics made by, really, whoever. Like, tons of people make comics and submit them online. And they just get hosted there, which is kind of neat. I didn't know they also made their own. I guess that makes sense. That's cool. They're making one of that, the book series. Sega's multi-platform company now. Yeah, I actually had the one Sega console I owned was the Dreamcast, and that was the one that just bankrupted them. Just about, not literally bankrupted them, but yeah, they had to get out of the console game, so they just started being a company that makes games instead of also making consoles. They partnered with a bunch of different authors to turn a bunch of books into comics. That's cool. Let us now practice combat so you may smoothly execute your duty. Now, I'm familiar with this game. No tutorial needed. End combat training B13. Go outside. Additionally, 100 funds have been deposited. The shelter is currently under heavy fire from the 2 species that live in this world. Exercise caution. Well, why are they attacking? Don't they know I'll be turning the world back to normal? Most of them have lost their memories of the previous world after they were mutated by the accident. As such, they regard this project to change the world as extremely dangerous. Am I gonna get the broken skills? Yep. I actually have a save state, so I don't have to grind on stream for the money this time, too. I've been watching a gameplay called Undertale Yellow. I want to play that game. Not on stream, mind you. I just want to play it on my own, but I need to play that game sometime, hopefully in the next, like, month or two. Speaking of memories, I don't remember much either. Especially about this mission. What do I do once I reach Edo? Well, you'll take care of it, right? Seems like you're counting on me, so let's head out with a bang. Warning, among the enemies, some have breached this shelter's program and examined the contents of the project. Additionally, there are fears that measures are being taken to deal with you from here on out. Exercise caution. That's a really deflating thing to say. I don't think we're gonna be friends. Yeah, her dialogue is just completely different. I can already see how many liberties the original localization took, but that's not terribly surprising. Yeah, I've heard that's really good. I've actually seen a little bit of it, and it's like... it seems as high quality as anything official, so... really would like to play it. I would have played it during my break from streaming, but my break from streaming was occupied pretty much entirely by me trying to get through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Which I did do. Get wrecked. Large number of Mirage targets confirmed. Use silhouette shots. Yes, I talked about this last time I played this game. This game uses a system similar to a later game that Treasure would make called Ikaruga, where it's like, you have two different elements basically, and you have to be the opposite element to actually damage the enemies, but also, like, if you're the same element as the enemy, you don't take damage. At least not to your HP, you only take it to your spirit, so you can't... As long as you're, like, the same element as the enemy, you just cannot die. But your weapon will get a lot weaker if you let your spirit get drained, so there's still, like, a trade-off to getting hit. Additionally, it is possible to destroy the enemies by using a reflector of a matching element. Wanna come into the foreground where I can actually shoot you? Alright, there you go. So you can do the same thing to the enemy, though. You can actually drain their spirit by hitting them with the same element. And then they just can't do most of their attacks. And then you can more easily rob them, because that's the best way to get money in this game. Just grab your enemy and start punching them. It's slightly rude. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that here, because I already did some grinding before I started the stream, as I mentioned. They will occasionally drop some money just from defeating them, but yeah, you get a lot more money if you actually go to the hassle of robbing them. I'm familiar with the game Guardian Tales. I am not. One of the main characters is a kid called Little Princess. For the April Fool's event, they replaced a lot of the in-game art with crayon drawings from the Little Princess. That sounds amazing. That's a pretty good April Fool's gag. Oh, that's right, I cannot actually attack you. You're just a funny background character that runs from me. Oh, here's our shop, friend. What'll it be? All this should be different, too, because the names are different. Yeah, they're just, like, blatant about what the names of these things are now. Blatant about the fact that they're, like, based on the sins. I'm Slotha. I shoot single shots straight ahead. I'm Pridey. Oh, instead of saying they're level 1, it says they're age 1. That's cute. I'm a boomerang that comes back. I'm Angara. My bombs become earthquakes. I'm Lusty. I'll let out the gas that lingers. Yo, I'm Gluttony. That's still slightly different from Gluttony. Close enough. I smash him with a straight laser. I am Envia. I'll spread my wings up and down. I'm Covetous. I chase the enemies I lock onto. That's all the different weapons you can get in this game. They're kind of very loosely based on the 7 sins. Very, very loosely. And of course we can buy health and basically ammo. Ciao! I'm actually almost done with this intro stage. It's not very long. This whole game's not very long. I'll finish it tonight. Cute little girl in a giant mech never gets old. Now loading. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was helpful. Remember when the Achievement Hunter guys gave Ikaruga to someone without telling them about the switching mechanic? It was really funny. Oh, man. Did you hear that Rooster Teeth and most of their subsidiaries got shut down? Dang. Nah, I didn't hear about that. Or maybe it... feel like I heard someone allude to something happening to them, but I don't think I heard the specifics at the time.
Large number of silhouette targets confirmed. Use Mirage shots. Additionally, it is possible to destroy the enemies by using a reflector and a matching element.
Yes, thank you. So these enemies here respawn. If I just, like, go down here. They'll all come right back. And I could just keep punching them for coins over and over again. Which is exactly what I did before streaming this. So if we keep riding this wall, this right here is kind of like technically a little secret area. There's a hidden shop like this in various stages. And with these hidden shops, they start out the same. They have all the same things, but then you get to the last item and it keeps going. It just loops. And if you're very persistent and go all the way to the end of the shop, it'll have a level 6 version of one of the weapons. So you kind of have to grind a little bit if you want to be able to afford that. But I did that. I grinded, and I bought that, and then I grinded some more so I can also get the level 6 weapon from the next hidden shop I'll find. Getting a level 6 weapon this early in the game kind of breaks the game in half, and I'm here for it. I already played this somewhat properly last time, because I, like, picked up that hidden weapon last time too, but I made a point of not using it until much later in the game. Hey, let go of me. This time I'm just gonna not care, and I'm just gonna use the super powerful weapon right from the start and tear through everything, because it's funny. And I'm mostly just interested in seeing the translation differences. Hey, get down here. A while ago, they were bought out by Warner, and Warner didn't like all the controversies, or that Rooster Teeth wasn't making a lot of money for them, so Warner shut them down. Dang. You know, that I actually feel a little bad for, because, like, that whole, like, corporate acquisitions thing is a thing that happens a lot, and it kind of sucks every time, no matter who, almost no matter who it happens to. Stuff like that's been happening in the games industry a lot, too. You shouldn't be here, baby. I don't know where you came from, but you've seen something you shouldn't have. I'll get close to the shelter from underground and smash that sleeping messenger of destruction before they know what hit them. That's the great Gregory's nice plan. Gotta duck out. Alrighty, have a good night.
Ah, Lizard. You're gonna smash the messenger of destruction. I wonder who that is.
Get it, honey? Once I'm done, I'll leave that so-called ruler Megado in the dust. 1, 2.
Good luck with that. See, this weapon just completely melts him. It's hilarious. Oh, that's one attack he can still do with 0 spirit. He's trying so hard. I'm gonna rob you of all your cash before I destroy you. Oh boy, it's one of the mechs.
Natural target confirmed. It is impossible to destroy it with your shots. It is possible to destroy it by reflecting the target's shots.
Reflecting the target shots. I read that weird. Whatever. So yeah, this is an enemy that has no alignment. They're not common, but you get a few of these in the game, and the only way to deal with them is reflecting attacks back at them. Mostly. This one did have a secondary way to damage it, which is to knock it off of a ledge. And it takes some damage that way. Although there may not always be such a ledge when fighting those things. So this is the boss of this chapter, but the second hidden shop is if you manage to just jump over the chasm. And this is why I punched the crap out of that boss. So I have enough cash to pick this up. This time it's Pridey. So I've got level 6 versions of Pride and Sloth. And I'm gonna need more money before I can afford anything else, but it's gonna be a while before the next, like, level 6 weapon I'd want to pick up anyway.
You're a surprise. To think the messenger of destruction Lord Ha's so mad at is a pipsqueak like you. All this fuss was for nothing, huh?
Hey, could it be that this messenger of destruction you're talking about is me?
That's mean. And you're tiny too, you know. Get down here, you teeny clown. What? Clown? I can take out this fool all by myself. I'll show Lord Ha what I do best.
You know, that immediately reminds me that, Har's name, there's a weird thing with Har's name in the official English localization, where they just randomly decided to make a reference to 2001: A Space Odyssey for, like, no reason, and said that his name was Hal, but then very, very late in the game, he decides that he reveals that it was a fake name, and my actual given name is Har. It's like, why did they do that? Boomerangs are pretty effective.
You're pretty good for a pipsqueak. For me to struggle this much in a fight, this must be the first time. No, the second time? Anyway, we won't fight again.
You bet we won't. Oh no, it's the edgy rival character.
Zola? Why have they come all the way here?
Unfortunately for us, the edgy rival character is also extremely powerful. Good work slowing her down. So, this is where she was. Ours underlings sure are pathetic.
Slowing her down? Me? Did you say Lord Ha? Wait a second.
Don't worry about it. You're not at that level. But thanks to you, I can take care of the shelter and the messenger of destruction. I'll show you my gratitude.
Hey, don't just pop out and start talking like you own the place. Why do you want to take care of the messenger of justice? Don't think I'm just some helpless girl.
Does this girl have manners? They can change their gender.
How about this? Any more complaints? It's already time for us to part, Miss Messenger of Justice. You're not needed in this world.
Yikes.
Don't sweat it. I'll save ya. I'm smitten with your crazy power. I'm no longer attached to the world of mirages.
Weird flex, but okay, thanks for saving me.
Oh my, things are getting a little fun thanks to your former underling, right, Har? You talk too much. His transfer distance is paltry. Look him up, then chase after him, now.
Yeah, Zohar is kind of less of a jerk in the original dialogue, actually. Still a bit, like, conceited, but they, like, dialed that up, they, like, cranked that up to 11 in the localization.
I'm Moses.
Interesting name you got there.
You were great back there. From now on, I'm your ally, sis.
I owe you my life.
Don't worry about it. Some lines of dialogue are a little awkward when you just translate them literally, I'll admit.
I'm Shina. Shina Nera Shina. I think I had a code number, but I forgot it already.
So, you want to go to Edo? I'll let you use this transfer space as a shortcut, but it doesn't go so as far as the one Zohar and those guys have.
Zohar? What's their deal? That boy girl? They try so hard to be cool. I can't stand it.
For now, it looks like they're Har's right hand. I wonder what they're thinking in their heart. I've heard there's only one person in this world who holds 2 elements in their body, or something like that.
Huh. I guess that makes them the same as me. But what they did wasn't cute at all.
It wasn't cute at all. That definitely is a phrase that you don't hear in English much.
We're about to reach the limit, sis. There's a place called Rockia around here. To flaunt his power, Har has downtown lit up unreasonably bright.
So we're going from like a kind of a wasteland area to an actual like nice big old mega city.
警戒システムオン
They have wings now. For all the good it's gonna do them. I'm gonna switch back to Sloth. It's a pretty effective weapon. This game's got some jams. I always really liked the music in this game. Too many of them tried to use the bridge. Oh no, they've got motorcycles. Whatever will I do? Destroy them. That's what I'll do. When you're playing this normally, you do kind of want to pick up and punch as many enemies as you can so you can save up money for, like, upgrades and health and stuff, but yeah, when you use that secret shop right off the bat, it makes the game a lot easier in the early stages.
How many years have passed to see such an unusual village girl passing through? I suppose she possesses considerable skill. Even so, it seems her power carries a malice that will call forth dark clouds to her silhouettes. Paracelsus?
Paracelsus? I don't know. Gotta go? Alrighty, have a good night.
I cannot turn a blind eye.
Oh, come on. What year are you from, Grandpa? What's with that cosplay? Are you a samurai? Anyway, seems like you want to fight. Won't it be rude to get rowdy in a place like this?
Yeah, you're gonna really piss off all the sleeping people. You are now completely ineffectual. Perish. It's not even fair.
Of course, you are no ordinary one. Be that as it may, it is a pity that I had such a close fight with a mere village girl. Certainly, I have not had enough training. But this cannot be the end. Don't think I've run out of moves. Take this, the certain death technique of my secret blade, Alkimaru!
Alkimaru. However you say it. That was a scary looking attack. Too bad he made too much noise and angered the apartment dwellers. You just cut a building in half with your tiny sword. What is this, Advent Children?
I'm surprised. Seems you really are serious about going to Edo.
Yep, I am. Dead serious. Are you here just to bug me? Because I can't let that slide.
Don't think the way you've been fighting so far is gonna work. You've gotta aim, too.
You look at me with such cold eyes.
I am not gonna focus on trying to rob you this time. We're just gonna fight. But I'm trying not to completely destroy you. Okay. Oh no, you're doing this. Well, this is as good a place as any. I want to see the different dialogue. Because this character actually gets... I guess that's just stuck in the scene. Oh, there it goes. This character, the interesting thing is how they actually get different dialogue depending on which form they're in at the end of the fight.
You did well. Fighting you was fun.
Again, I feel like definitely not as conceited or jerkish in the in this translation. That's kind of interesting.
La la la, I am a cute flower girl. If you want flowers, talk to me, cause I'm already 20.
Okay.
A guardian angel? I guess they don't think I'm up to the task. I can't believe they sent her to help me. Cardigan engine? Guardian angel. GA for short. They're artificial life forms created by Har. They have both elements in their body, like me, but we have nothing else in common. So they're artificial knockoffs of you? It's true, you look nothing alike. I can't fight well with her. Until we meet again.
Alright, let's see the other dialogue. Change forms anytime, please. There we go.
Huh. I guess you're alright. But your moves are still sluggish at best. Are you even awake?
She'll be the same. Guardian Angel.
Ah, you coward. Transferring this knockoff here because you think I can't win by myself. Like me, they hold both elements in their body, but they're far, far beneath my level. Expecting me to fight with this monster. What a joke. We'll settle this when we meet again.
Aw, everyone left. Who should I go after, Daddy? Oh, my dear G.A. Dionamus. Your target is the tiny girl. Quickly, chase and delete her. Meow! Chase and delete!
So you're a catfish girl. I think that's the first time I've ever seen a catfish girl. How's my health looking? That's fine. Come to your doom. Come on up. You scared? You should be. Oh, this jerk. Can I make it without taking damage? I didn't jump. I pressed the button, I swear. I'm just gonna knock you over the edge, because it's funny. Oh, they coming back. See ya never. Boy, this area is just a regular boss gauntlet, isn't it? I'm not reading all that.
Such a clearly suspicious girl. Resign yourself to your fate. I am Goliath the Mighty. How mighty? I'm a silhouette, but I was hired by the Mirages.
You caveman, don't you think they're just using you to get what they want?
So the localization kind of took that caveman line very literally and gave this guy actual caveman speech. He actually talks pretty normally. And gets wrecked pretty quickly. Oh boy, time for one of the most annoying bosses in this whole game. I never much cared for this particular fight. It's a cute idea, but it's just kind of annoying. Wait, can I stop some of them from... I need to experiment with that. Oh, well that changes things. If I do that, then they're all gonna be the same alignment. There's no guesswork. How did I not think to do this? Man, that trivializes this fight. That was the real secret all along. Just destroy the blue element bullets. That sure makes this a lot simpler. The trouble is I keep also, like, preventing the red ones from loading in as well. Which is not quite the intention, but hey, it's still working out ultimately. One more ought to do it. Oh, so close. There we go. Man, that was a lot easier. But of course, it's not over that easily.
Miss, quit running away. It's not fair. Hey, buy some flowers. Flowers. Delicious flowers. I totally forgot you're here too. Yup.
Yep. You are not Bidoof. Yeah, we weren't gonna get out of this area without fighting the guardian angel we were introduced to. Some guardian angel. Giant fish monster. Such ominous music for such a goofy boss. When I was younger, this music kind of forced me to take this encounter seriously in a way, despite how absurd it actually is.
Ah, you're a bully! Buy some flowers! You don't even have any!
Away we go!
But we're being watched. Things have gotten quite interesting. I wonder if that energy will last you forever. Do the best you can.
That's Area 2 down. I wonder how quickly I'll get through this game since I'm just tearing through enemies with the level 6 weapon right off the bat.
You safely cleared the stage. Way to go, sis.
Hey, don't break the fourth wall.
I met Zohar again, and then a cardigan engine? She was a little clumsy, right? She wanted me to buy flowers.
Ah, a GA? Those are Ha's bodyguards. Zohar's rarely good with words, so I hear they usually end up chasing them.
Is Hara a Mirage? It's crazy how he can make artificial life, isn't it?
That guy's the ruler of the Mirages. He excessively researches the elements. He's always making something to try to surpass Tetra.
Tetra?
Oh, sis, we're here already. Where's this? Shahquid? Well, it doesn't matter. You can clear them all.
You bet I can. Now here's where they get tricky and start throwing situations at you where you've got attacks from both elements to deal with at the same time. Because in the foreground we've got these silhouette guys, but then in the background we've got Mirages throwing attacks at us too. Makes it a little trickier to avoid all HP damage. Oops. I'm trying to fight, not shop. Stop. Okay, now. I forget, is this like a regular shop or a hidden one? I think it's just a regular shop, but let me check. No, wait, it's a hidden shop. Okay. Which one is this? This is Angara. So that's where you can get that one. I'm only gonna be getting, one specific other weapon later. I'm not gonna get all of them, because I don't want to grind the money for that. Time to deal with the rolling wheels of doom! I'll take that health. Now this is just a normal shop, I believe, right? Yeah, this one's normal. Well, we've got up to the level 3 now. I'm gonna go ahead and sell the level 1 sloth while I'm here, actually. Free up that slot. That wheel is still coming after me somehow. What is it? Is it alive? How is it climbing those hills? Those slants. I don't think that's quite how momentum works. Though the living wheel sounds kind of cool. I think that's an exit, right? What's down here? I guess you don't want to end up down here? Oh hey, that's actually kind of foreshadowing. Yeah, what's up?
Who are you, lady? Me? I'm Shina, the messenger of justice, who's gonna save the world. Who are you? Do you live here? I'm Paul. I live in this castle. You know, Mr. Megiddo gave it to me. But there's been a lot of mirages around lately. I really don't like it. Mr. Megiddo? Feels like I've heard his name before, but just who is he? Is he someone great? Among us silhouettes, he's the strongest. He's really scary, but cool too. I want to be just like him. Anyway, I'll give you something nice to celebrate our meeting.
Oh no, he's a werewolf.
Who are you? You think you can just walk into my castle? You've got guts.
What's going on? Who are you? Paul, is that you? And the moon? It's nighttime? No way!
Yeah, it was just daytime before.
You think you can take this castle I stole from Megiddo? Interesting. Let's see you try. In the moonlight, I'm as strong as 100 men.
That's quite a bit different from his dialogue before. Gonna focus on draining you first, so you're less dangerous. Okay. And I'm gonna throw you on the floor. You stop that. Oh, you know what? I kind of messed up because now I can't show one of the bits of dialogue. Oh well. I should have save stated before I did that. This guy I'm gonna steal money from because he's an easy one to steal a lot of money from. He got mad. I kind of learned about this after I streamed this the last time, is that if you hold down the punch button a bit, you get much bigger coins. Oh, shoot. Alright, that'll do. Oh, I lost too much spirit power. Oh, that reflects shots. You know what, I might want that extra money. Ah, shoot. Okay. Save state right here. So we have the dialogue when the painting is down, and we'll have the dialogue when he's still transformed.
I'm sorry, but I'm the messenger of justice. I gotta beat everyone that's in my way. It's hard. It's heartbreaking.
Wow, she's actually a lot kinder in this translation. They just kinda gave her, like, more of an attitude, I guess, in the localization, the official one. What?
Thank you. Just hearing that from you, it makes me feel so much better.
What?
Alright, from now on, I'll be stronger. Watch over me from up in the sky, okay? Because I won't forget you. Mommy.
I was gonna give props though to the official localization for having something here that was pretty funny, but that was pretty funny in its own way. But they both kind of do a good job in their own way. I actually like both versions of that, but yeah. All right, let's see the dialogue when he's just like still transformed. Unfortunately, we cannot see the dialogue from if you never even knocked the moon painting over to begin with, because I kind of forgot about that, but oh well.
Jeez, you've got a strong imagination if you could transform with just a picture. Good thing I'm one tough little Red Riding Hood.
It's so much funnier if you beat him when he's not transformed. Alright, I would like some health and, what were they called in this version? I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, we've got... Okay, that's still Fatima, and this is Mana. Wait, did those get swapped in the localization? Anyway, I want both of these. Thank you muchly. Back up to full power. Just in time to fight the good old smiley face from hell. I do want to say, the official localization does have some good lines and stuff. I don't think it's like a bad translation or something. But they certainly took some liberties, and it is nice to actually see something that's more faithful to the original characterization.
Hey, I found you! Are you the one Daddy's so mad at? If you are, I've come to delete you! You're cocky for a brat. You should be worried about making me mad.
Warning. The target in front of you is not its real body. Its true form is a life form possessing no element. Presently, it is impossible to see. Additionally, to damage the main body, you must first let it absorb your attacks. It will have no choice but to absorb their element.
Huh? So I have to keep attacking with the same element until I see it?
I don't remember if that was actually explained particularly well in the official localization or not. I think it probably wasn't, because I remember being confused by this boss when I was younger, but maybe I was just dumb. I don't know. Somehow I've already forgotten how that was written in the official localization.
Quit your yammering. Let's hurry up and go.
Whatever you say, it's your funeral. Rip. Oh no!
I told you, I'm scary when I'm mad. That does it. Ah, you can do that? That's weird. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not scared. Your mom has an outie belly button.
That's a weird insult. That's a very weird insult. That conversation at the end there had kind of a weird flow. That does happen sometimes when you translate things pretty literally. In some ways, both translations have their strengths. I do really like this, though.
I heard something about Megiddo. They said he's the strongest silhouette. Do you know anything?
He's more than strong, he's barbaric. Pa despises him. It's only natural. Silhouette is strength, Mirage is intelligence. It's no wonder they don't get along. But the Silhouette and Mirages are united in their goal to defeat you. It must be hard being a popular girl. What? What is this feeling? There's something snooping around in my transfer program. No way. You think you can get in? It's impossible. It's protected.
Not protected enough, apparently. That's a different bit of nuance. The way his dialogue is written in the localization, he sounds very sure of himself. And he's also, like, specifically states that it's Zohar's trying to break in, but he sounds very confident. He's just like, there's no way they can break into my program, but the nuance of that more direct translation seems to be more like, not like he's literally confident that it can't be broken into, but more like he's, I don't know, he sounded a little scared to me, the exact way the dialogue is written. Like, there's no way! Huh. What a flimsy program. Did it break when I forced it open? Well, whatever. Brought you here.
I knew it was you. What do you think you're doing? You could have hurt Moses.
That would be blasphemous. As if I care. All I want is to dispose of you. You're an eyesore. Fight number 2 with a rival. Oh no. I'm losing power. Okay, you are almost done for. Yeah, take that. I guess we're defeating you first. Gah! Can't I win in my own transfer space?
No, no need to get mad. The rift between us is just too big, right? Quit chasing after us already, okay?
Our fight's far from over. All of the materials inside this transfer space were created by my program. That includes you right now, obviously. Just what do you think will happen to you if I delete this space?
When you say delete, do you mean erasing the program? Time out!
You'll disappear without a trace. That's cheating. Okay, now let's defeat you. Maybe. Okay, reflecting that is the way to go. Shoot. I don't know if I can get them before they transform. Maybe if I were a little bit faster. Ooh, just barely.
I'm surprised to think I couldn't win even in a transfer space. But you know, I created this space. My program is maintaining your form as well. I wonder if you know what that means. So what you're saying is, if you're not here, then I'm not here?
Not it?
Not it. If I delete this place, you'll disappear with it.
I feel like that should be like, that's not quite it, or something. I don't know.
If I delete this place, you'll disappear with it. Yeah, that's awful! Don't worry though, the transfer space will be fine.
Thanks for bailing me out again there, Moses. Praise be.
Phew, talk about a close call. I barely made it.
Thanks, Moses. You saved me again. I thought I was a goner for sure.
I bet that Zohar didn't think I, Moses, would breach their program on the verge of deletion. But I can't go any further. This is the limit. This is Marconal? I'm not in the mood. Sorry about this place, sis.
Hey, don't worry. Weren't you the one who said I could clear any stage?
It's another city. This time it's a daytime city.
This town's pretty, isn't it? Yep, it's a nice place for me to stretch my legs. I bet I'll dance beautifully.
There are many times like now that I almost can't get over how very different the localization is compared to this. They sure took liberties, alright. Alright, let's go onwards. And get hit by a car. Dang.
Samson, won't you please try to drive more carefully? You hit something just now. Just what are you going to do if you damage the car? The cute citizens. Let's listen. They have info on the messenger of destruction. In a shocking turn of events, that lowly Moses is friends with the messenger of destruction. Certainly they'd pass through this town using that fool's power. When you find them, would it be too much trouble to lead them to the TV tower?
Well, I found you.
What was that noise just now? Samson, please check. Oh, please calm down. You'll damage the car.
He sure did.
Oh, Samson, you must like working for free.
That car is coming out of his paycheck, I take it. Time to get flung. And we resume. Yeet. Let the decimation continue. This is why they gave this guy so much HP. Because you're supposed to go through a number of turns before the fight ends. And that was the last one. Alright, let's put you to bed, Samson. Ho ho, a dramatic entrance. You must be the messenger of destruction. Good lord, Samson, how can you take a nap after wrecking the car like this?
What are you yammering on about? You've spoiled my good mood.
What don't you understand? In any case, we've saved on time luring you to the tower. How lucky.
What tower?
The tower you're about to go crashing straight through the wall of. More of a skyscraper building than a traditional tower, really. But I suppose there's probably a TV tower antenna on top of the building. Alright, let's just take care of all of you. Get out of my hair, would you?
Thank you for waiting, everyone. It's finally time to start our super popular program, You Die, You Lose, live from Media City. Today's guest is quite a shock. It's the girl the whole world's got their eyes on, the messenger of destruction, Miss Snot-Faced Little Brat. That's not my name. I'm Shina. Shina, you hear me? Usually we'd start the game battle right away, but today is special. Let's invite her to a spectacular show. I knew you weren't listening. Now you've done it.
Oh no, a trapdoor. I think that's the first time a character has actually been more rude in in the original dialogue instead of the official localization. Anyway, this is the other hidden shop I've been waiting for. Let's get level 6 gluttony. Grazie. Ciao. Let's beat this guy with the laser. For fun. No, no, no. Are you supposed to be my lovely dance partner? You don't look up to the job, but I suppose we do what we must. Try to make this at least a little graceful.
見よ、これが美の世界だ。狂いなき本当。狂いなき本当。
That is a big laser. Oh, you can still use that. I didn't think you could do any of your attacks with Zero Spirit. You know, Sloth actually melts bosses faster than Gluttony.
The beautiful rise and the ugly fall. You couldn't win against my elegance. It's hard being this gorgeous. Man. Okay, now you're full of yourself in this dialogue.
Our dazzling fight's not over. Let me show you my exquisite finale.
A dangerous looking attack that did absolutely nothing to me. Thankfully.
This is a shocking development. The lovely Lord Faust, blown to pieces. I don't know much about you, you relic, but that was awfully rude. I don't know much about you, you relic, but that was awfully rude.
Yeah, well, trying to kill me was pretty rude itself.
I wouldn't worry about it. By the way, we're live, right? Are you getting my good angle? But there is no need to fret. With my game battle, I, Sarah, guarantee I'll send this loser to the trash. Listen to people when they're talking to you.
I'm going to destroy you. Oh, so close. I could steal quite a bit of coins from you, but I'm not in the mood. Uh-oh. This is a thing that can be annoying about this boss. It's like, just let me fight you! Well, that works. Rest in peace.
Viewers at home, it seems this messenger of destruction is the real deal. Even I've been defeated. Miss snot-faced little brat can now try her hand at one round of the courtesy slots.
Ooh. Nope. The timing is different for that third reel anyway, it seems. Oh well.
Hahaha, serves you right. I'm the one who laughs last. Now let's hurry and make you disappear.
Jerk. Sarah is a lot ruder in the original dialogue than in the localization, surprisingly, because it's almost been the opposite in a lot of cases.
What in the world are you doing, Delilah? Did you lead the messenger of destruction here just to let her show off? Forgive me, my lord. This time I'll take direct action. I'll power up with the finest cuisine. Should you fail, I know. Why don't I transfer Sarah? If you understand, please do your best.
Wow, what's this? They're cooking something, aren't they? Ah, over there!
How are you here already? Nah, get to work, my silhouettes. Good lord, hurry up!
Warning. The food being produced here matches the element within the body of the target. It is their source of energy. Additionally, if the food's element is changed, it would instead damage them upon consumption. So if we toss the guys carrying the ingredients into the food, it'll taste really bad for him, right?
Yeah, I don't think the localization explained this directly like that.
私の完璧なる料理を見よ。
Get in there.
トレビアン。
man. I wonder if my laser would reach. That might work. Stop it! Stop making the soup tasty for him. The idea of this fight is funny, but it can be a bit annoying. It just takes a little while. The main thing that happens if you don't do well enough at this is that eventually his spirit gauge fills up, and once it gets full, he launches like a super attack. Which is not really all that dangerous, because all you have to do is stand facing the right, or whatever side keeps you as Mirage, and then reflect it. It's not a big deal. Oh shoot. I'm messing it up. We may yet see that super attack. The laser's not quite working as well as I would like it. Ah, shoot. Come on, he's so close to dead. There we go. This soup was too much for you. I'm hungry. I'll have to wait until I finish the game, then I can go get some food. I'm pretty far already. It's not a long game. Especially when you're not stopping to punch the coins out of every single enemy. Thanks for coming to the rescue again.
We gotta be close by now, right? To my goal, Edo.
About that. Sorry, sis, I can't go any further with you. Please forgive me for only getting you this far. Har's in Edo, that jerk. In his turf, his program oversees all. It'd catch me right away no matter where I transfer. He might come here just like Zohar did. Or worse, he could delete us from the outside.
Hey, don't look so gloomy. It's more than enough that you got me this far. Transferring's dangerous, so it's best if I go alone from here. I'm sure you're worried, but the people of the past entrusted me with their hope. I'm the messenger of justice. I have to bring happiness back to the world. That's so like you, sis. No matter if this world changes or not, I believe in the path you've taken. Don't forget that. Thank you, Moses.
Well, this place sure is ominous.
What's going on? Your transfer was stopped a little too late. The extent of my power is far wider than Moses knows. I've already sent a GA to your location. This will be plenty of fun. Handling forced access from the outside. Main system. Protect reconstruction measures.
What? Is Har in my head now?
Seems bad.
Nice to meet ya! We're the Princedoms! Oh, the weather's nice as usual. It's a good day to get down. Surely, we got a tough job on our hands, taking out the messenger of destruction.
Hey, all we gotta do is swallow her, then it's up to the guys in our stomach. That's easy peasy.
What's with you guys? You don't seem strong, but I'm scared.
I forget which path has the secret shop, but I'm not too worried about that anyway.
Oh, too bad. You can't get away that easy.
Dang.
Don't worry, darling. We'll try to be gentle, even if we go too far. Oh, that's...
Wow. That dialogue has some implications. Yikes. Also, he has a totally different personality. He's more of a, like, bad dude, kind of, I don't know, like, the localization just made him into, like, a surfer dude. Generic surfer dude speak. What have you got for me, rabbit friends? Maybe the hidden shop is on the other path. I don't remember. But then again, I remember what was in the, like, secret shop, so maybe not? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Time for this guy. An enemy that you can only damage by reflecting stuff. It's as fun as it sounds. Ah, you jerk. I did not remember some of your attacks. Oh, I cannot change that. Ah, shoot. I got too far away from it. Slow and steady. Thankfully, he kind of somewhat cooperated. Didn't make that too much of a pain. You guys are tough for just, like, normal enemies. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think this might be the shop. This guy just slides. Look at him waiting for me to finish my business with the shop. So polite. So this is level 6 Envia at the shop. Right, back up. Up and over. Target spotted. Enter battle formation.
now there's a tin toy general.
We are different from the GAs. We are perfect combat weapons. Your odds of survival are 1/1,000,000th of 1. 1/1,000,000th of 1.
我らの力見せてやろう。レディー。レディー。
Time to reflect everything.
レディー。ブラインドストーク。レディー。
Please do that explosion more. It works quite nicely on you.
消化レディー解除レッドゾーン
レディー。レディー。
You wanna come up here?
レディー。
Ah, that'll do.
レディー。レディー。レディー。レディー。
Yeah, this'll finish you.
出力オーバー戦闘不能
Oh no, not the self-destruct. That can be a pretty annoying fight. I've had worse fights with that. He was fairly cooperative.
Yo, you that messenger of justice?
Wow, that's the first time someone's called me that. You talk weird, but you've got to be a good person.
I'm impressed, honestly. You're doing a great job fighting Ha's GAs.
Huh? How do you know that? Who are you?
Doesn't matter. I'm hoping the world will change. I'm your fan, get it? But I can't trust your power for sure yet. I'll give you a little test right here, right now.
What do you mean, test? I don't want to be tested by you.
Enough nonsense. Let's go!
どれお手並み拝見といくか
I kind of like that dialogue a lot more than the official localization's take on it. Ah, he got me with the flower dagger. Man, that took some damage in that fight.
You've got a lot of potential. Well, good luck saving the world. Here's a present from me.
A lot more straightforward and no nonsense with his dialogue compared to, like, the localization tried to make him kind of more, like, refined or something almost, perhaps because of the way he looks and is dressed. But it does kind of conflict with the idea of how the silhouettes are supposed to be. Like, this dialogue fits better with the lore in a way.
Ooh, wait! I don't like where this is going.
And just like that, we've reached the final stage. This is the last gauntlet of normal enemies, before the last gauntlet of bosses.
Where am I? Hey, this must be Edo. Wow, I'm just too good.
Warning. This is not Edo. This is Elza, the control center where Edo's experiments were overseen. Furthermore, the damage from civil war has had a large impact. Presently, most of its functions have shut down. Hey, doesn't a civil war mean people in the same group fought each other? Does that have anything to do with the day of parting? Another warning. Confirmed response from many targets.
Many targets, yep. All types are coming to destroy us. Hello, shop. I could use your services right about now. I'll top off my spirit too. Ciao. Oh man, there's two of them. Ooh. So you'll hop up there with me, eh? That's useful. Man. I guess the reason they don't have HP bars on these ones is because of the fact that there's two of them. Ah, shoot. I could have reflected that too. That's one down. I noticed they seem to just alternate with the... Oh, no, okay, they don't just purely alternate. Why don't you hop on up here with me? No? Okay. Please shoot me more. There we go. I could use some money. Let's top off my health before moving on. Anyone else want some? Well, got comboed. Ah. Well, that could have gone worse. Now it's just boss after boss. Good afternoon, young lady. What do you think? These ruins were left behind by the geniuses of the past.
You're Har, aren't you? You really startled me when you barged into my head back there. Let me just say, I don't really care about this place. I'm headed for Edo.
You don't care? It's here that the fools who controlled Edo fought amongst themselves. You're not interested at all? Very well, fine. If it is Edo you wish to see, allow me to show you.
This is Edo?
Yes. Long ago, this is where the experiments on the elements were conducted. This is the dome where their dreams brought about the day of parting.
Elements? Like the ones in our bodies?
Correct. And with the energy from stimulating those elemental molecules, they achieved an unprecedented power that resulted in the next step of evolution.
The elements did that? Hey, wouldn't that mean that everyone now... that's everyone now?
Wouldn't that mean that's everyone now? Should that be that everyone's now? I don't know. You understand? There is nothing strange about our world. Look, the surface is overflowing with the monsters they sought to create. Come, Galgalim. Your job is over, young lady. Let us say our farewells. Caution. The target absorbs an element from the outside and secures its energy. To destroy it, you must make it absorb the opposite element so the energy in its body is neutralized.
So we need a different element. But where am I gonna find one?
Right here, as it happens. Just destroy all the same element enemies and let it grab the opposite element. Simple and time-consuming. Oh, no you don't. Thankfully, if it grabs the same element enemy, you still have a moment to destroy that enemy before it goes into the background. Oh, it's eating them. Okay, time to destroy them. It's gonna switch elements now. Come on, grab him. Ouchie. Let's get out of the way of that. Oh, it's chasing me. One more time ought to do it. I hope. Oh, you destroyed that enemy. How dare you? It's nice that you can just kind of farm money during this fight while you're waiting. I didn't really think to do that last time either. But it is a good idea, since there is a lot of waiting around anyway. stole from you. That'll do it.
Good work, but the fight's only just begun. Inside Galgalin is an especially large amount of fireworks.
Too bad. I'm super fast. I'll take off like it's nothing.
Certainly, I'll give you a hand. It's your turn, Zohar.
Yep, we're not escaping that easily.
You shouldn't be here. If you get caught in that explosion, you're out.
No need to worry about me. You won't defeat me before the explosion gets you. I do think it's a little sad I won't get to see your cute face anymore.
Two minutes. Time to survive. Because it actually changes the next boss and like story a tiny bit if you outlast the timer instead of just outright defeating her. Ah, the waiting game. Oh no, she got me. One thing I'm not gonna do is try to get dialogue for both forms, because I don't even really have much control over that in terms of the countdown, and I probably don't want to try to do that for the version where I beat them before the countdown timer either. We'll just get one form for each path. That's getting awfully close.
Terrible. We're already out of time. Too bad I couldn't strike the finishing blow, but I should get out of here, right?
No, Zohar. Transfer her with you.
What did you say? What's the meaning of this? Well, this isn't so bad. Just another chance for me to defeat her.
Yeah, they really dialed her personality up to 11 in the localization. She's a bit more laid back and actually almost kind of seems to enjoy the company of the main character in this version. Also wants to destroy her, but kind of enjoys being around her.
Problems with your body make it difficult for you to function, and your main system ceases activity. Your operating program goes into second mode. The elemental molecules within you will be condensed as much as possible, then released. It is a program that will become a terrifying biological bomb for all elemental life forms in this world. I'm surprised to think you had that kind of thing inside of you. I'm truly grateful I was able to investigate that destroyed shelter in time.
Huh? What? What do you mean? I'm a bomb?
Destroying the world if it can't be restored.
Is that how it is? A world that had such selfish people in it. Was it really all that happy? Now then, this is your destination, Edo. Of course, I have a reason for allowing you to get this far. Edo is the system that controls the elements. The moment you explode, its power will neutralize the elemental energy and nullify the damage.
This means we can take our time picking up from where we left off.
No, you are not her opponent. Useless grunts should disappear.
Oh, you told me, but I survived the day of parting, with my own power as a half. Don't act like you don't know about it.
Oh, your own power? Well, you'll be a bit happier if you die thinking that's true.
So rude. You don't know what you're talking about. If someone's going to die, it'll be you.
In the end, you're a far cry from the girl they created, aren't you? Farewell, Zohar. Sleep well.
Damn, that's cold.
What? Why? Like this? Zohar! It's a shame. I thought I was going to be the one to change the world. But I guess I'll hand it over to you.
Deleted just like that.
I have an excellent opponent for you, young lady. Sarah, return the legacy of the past to the dirt.
Oh wow, okay, the way that line was changed in the localization, I don't even think that was a deliberate choice. I think that was just a mistranslation. Not what I just read. What I just read should be accurate, I think. It sounds more accurate to me. Because the localization for the PlayStation version kind of like insinuated that this enemy here was from the past, but that doesn't really make any sense. So here the actual dialogue is like, return the legacy of the past to the dirt.
It's finally my turn. Seems like the bells aren't ringing yet. Gosh, I was so lonely.
That's a lot of health. So the main gimmick of this fight is needing to destroy the worms because she'll eat them and regain health, and it's annoying.
本体攻撃力ダウン
I'll try to at least get to like the second phase of the fight, and then I'm probably just gonna duck out because after you defeat this boss, the story afterward is no different. Unlike in the PlayStation version, where it actually changes one of the final bosses, in the Saturn version, you just get the same stuff after this point. So there's not really any need for me to complete this fight. I already did it last time I streamed this.
レッドゾーン
Boy, I sure wish I hadn't taken all that spirit damage. At half health, this fight gets even more annoying if you can believe it. I mean, it's not that bad so far. The other fight we're gonna get when I defeat Zohar in the core is much more difficult. So the main thing that I find annoying about this fight is that this boss does that a lot, the trumpet. She's not spamming it too much here, but sometimes she does it like a lot. And whenever she's doing that, she just has invincibility frames. So I just cannot hurt her during the entirety of her playing that. I don't know, I guess I might as well finish her. She's not spamming that trumpet as much as she does sometimes, so... Probably because I didn't drain all her spirit energy, so she's actually able to do all these other attacks, too. And since I was not careful enough, I actually died. I thought that might happen. Best to drain her spirit if you don't want to have problems during that second phase. Anywho, back to Zohar. Please get away from your reflectors. Those reflectors are so annoying. This would be quite difficult if not for having the level 6 weapon. Oh good, I get to show a different form for each part here. That kind of works out.
Huh. You've done well fighting me. As your prize, I will give you your victory. But I'm the only one who's gonna make it. This is where you'll turn to ashes. Now, if you'll excuse me. No, Zohar, please transfer her with you. What? Quit messing around. Why are you helping her? If you think I'm saving her, tough luck. All right, just hurry. Do you want to die?
Some of the dialogue in this scene will be the same, but some of it will be quite different. I do like that line about destroying the world if it can't be restored. Is that how it is? A world that had such selfish people in it. Was it really all that happy? There's definitely some like bits of introspection and nuance that did get lost in the official localization. The official localization does its job fairly well. It's not like, for standards of the time, it was not like a bad localization. It just took a lot of liberties and did make things more zany and like goofy in some places. And it did lose a bit of nuance in some places, which just kind of happened a lot at the time with games.
I see. This way we can take our time picking up where we left off. That's right. Now let us rid you of those shackles you wear, so that you become the strongest GA. GA? Shackles? What are you talking about? My power has nothing to do with you. I'll defeat her with my own power, the power that withstood the day of parting. Yes, thanks to that memory program, you had a different conscience from the other GAs. It became the chains that inhibited your power. That is the reason you couldn't defeat her. Cut it out! I'm not a GA! What do you think you're doing, huh? I'll remove that conscience for you. Surrender yourself to the power that I set free. Now, open the page on your true power. Sephard Ha-Zohar, my dear child.
This to me might be the hardest boss in the game. Even more so than either of the final bosses. I'm probably gonna die a couple times.
本体攻撃力ダウン
Ooh, Boomerang is kind of good here. Yeah, I'm about to die. I'm not playing it very carefully, mind you, but dang. Boomerang is super good here. Nah, shoot. Alright, Sloth might be good now, though. Oh, yeah, quite good.
レッドゾーン
Oh, jeez. You can get wrecked in a hurry in this fight. Almost got you. That's bad. Five HP. I'm gonna die again. Oh well. Such is life. Or lack thereof. That might be my favorite boss theme in this game. Kind of carries a hint of the tragedy of their character.
It can't be. I was a monster too? Is that why I dreamt alone?
Zohar.
You're the same as me. We're puppets. But nothing will sway us any longer. Go sort things out.
I understand, Zohar. I'll go decide the world's future.
Hey, sis, are you doing well?
Moses, don't you know it's dangerous here?
Hey, you're the one who went off by herself. Pa doesn't care about me. Anyway, there's no time to talk. I actually brought something for you.
Good old Moses.
Hurry up if you're gonna buy something. I'll charge you for the trip if you don't. It's the end after this. Be careful.
Well, I don't really need to buy anything because I perished again right before the end, so...
What's wrong, sis? You're not gonna buy anything?
I didn't know there was dialogue if you waited around. Wait! Mate! Mate! Mateo. I don't know if it'll actually let me buy anything when I'm already full. Sure, why not?
That's sis for you. So you're all set? And there's nothing left to say. Go sell this with style.
Thank you, Moses. I'm glad I met you. I'm always stylish, aren't I?
Oh wow, I'm only at a couple hours. Yeah, it's a lot faster when you're not stopping to punch every enemy in sight. If you think everyone involved in the experiments approved of the World Restoration Project, you're gravely mistaken. They were aware of the weight of their sins, and a great many people actually welcomed the day of parting. That was the civil war that occurred here in Elza.
Weight of their sins? Was experimenting with the elements a sin?
Experimentation on the living. Numerous uncertain experiments made countless people into victims. Is that the world you want to bring back? You don't. I will protect the world. Believe in me. There is no need for restoration now. Surely tragedy would repeat itself. So, have you made your decision? Let me hear your answer. My answer is both. And I'm gonna start by choosing not to restore the old world. Oh, you've come to your senses. Then, young lady, your role is all ready. Oh, you're just gonna terminate me right then and there?
Stand by for forced data restart influx. In 168 hours, all of the elemental molecules in the world will subside.
Wait a sec, Gehenna. I'm not doing it. Aren't you listening?
I see. So that's how it is. You were a mere carrier. The program inside you is the real deal.
Yeah, seriously? Come on, I'm just a carrier?
I was scared for a sec. It'd be a pain if Edo didn't get rebooted.
Megiddo! What's the meaning of this? Was I so focused on the young lady that I allowed an intrusion?
Come on, hurry up. I'm sick and tired of this rundown world. A proper world would be far more interesting than this one.
Do you think we can go back to the way things were? For us to be led by Edo again would be too dangerous. When all the elements subside, we'll die too.
I'm scared. Gehenna's just doing whatever it wants.
This world is my eternal paradise. I won't let the likes of you soil it. You won't lay a finger on Edo. I absolutely cannot allow a reboot. My voice I'm giving this guy is not really as high-pitched as his actual voice, but oh well.
What's he thinking? Oh well, for now we run.
We're running? Okay, run, run!
Good job, you blew yourself up.
Thinking about it. The Mirages are mine now, huh? This isn't so bad, is it?
No, you're terrible. Your rival died, so you should be more compassionate.
Never! Because I like bullying the weak.
Wow. Get me on, sloth. Oh no. Gosh, shoot.
本体攻撃力ダウン
At some point, I might just want to perish on purpose so I can get my full-powered weapons back. And that won't be difficult to do. Stop spamming this move, you jerk. I'm just gonna get hit, I don't even care. I have a number of continues. Like, what, 7 or something, maybe still at this point? What do I need with health?
My body. This is strange. Is it because R's gone?
Har? Did Har's death do this?
Yikes, he's turning into a real monster. And this fight now sucks. He just reflects everything automatically whenever he's not attacking. Also, he does this a lot. That roar is so obnoxious. Best to just blitz him and attack him a lot while he's attacking. That fight can take so long if you play it too cautiously.
Let me see this. If I was a proper person, I never would have lost to the likes of you. If I was a proper person, I never would have lost to the likes of you.
What about all that stuff Har said before?
Long ago, me and Har were one. A new breed created by Edo. The strongest experimental body that possessed both elements. Even so, Edo's rampage separated us into two. That's Silhouette and Mirage.
You and Har were... Is that the roots of the day of parting?
I'm not gonna prattle on. I'm leaving it at that. Either way, the world's brain is gone. If there's any more problems, you'll have to solve them.
Megiddo.
Don't look down on me. Be confident in the answer you chose. No one will be happy if you're not, right?
They kind of removed the extra lore he dropped there from the official localization. Also completely changed his parting sentiments, although I do like his parting sentiments in the localization as well. It's one of those cases where, like, both versions actually have some good lines there. In a weird way, it's like, I feel like both versions are worth experiencing. But I do kind of like this version a lot for the nuance it retains by comparison in a lot of places.
Okay, Megiddo, I gotta be confident! We will now take control of the organisms on the surface. At once, all Silhouette and Mirage lifeforms living in the present location will be detected. Expected time until completion, 432,000 hours. Shahena, you... I'm gonna look for Moses.
In the end, the world did not return to how it once was. However, what lies in the future is neither success nor failure. The question is, how will they live from now on? If they live life to the fullest without regrets, don't you think the future waiting for them must be bright? I like that. Honestly, this ending is, like, pretty cute. And I feel... I always, in my head, as from the time I was younger, considered the ending where you restore the world to what it once was to be, like, the good ending. Especially because it's hard to get in the English version. Well, the PlayStation version. because in the PlayStation version, the option to restore Edo, if you don't defeat Zohar in the core fast enough, which is difficult to do, especially in the PlayStation in the localized version, which was made more difficult. And if you don't know about like the shops that sell the level 6 weapons and stuff, it's like it can be challenging to defeat Zohar fast enough. And if you do not defeat Zohar fast enough, in the PlayStation version, you're locked out of the ending where you restore the world. Because that option just leads to a new boss in the PlayStation version, and which ultimately ends up with this same ending, basically, aside from like a couple differences in dialogue. You don't fight Megiddo, you fight someone else, but the ending is basically the same. So in the PlayStation version, to get the ending where you restore the real world, you have to actually fight, you have to defeat Zohar quick enough in the core, and then fight the harder boss, the transformed Zohar, in just before Edo. So I always kind of considered that the true ending, but I have to say the ending where you restore the world is a bit more somber. The tone of the ending before the credits. You'll see that shortly if you haven't already, somehow.
Do you think this will save the world? Don't you want to protect it the way it is now?
You're wrong. You want to protect the world for your own sake. You don't want to lose the world where you can do whatever you want.
Correct. Everyone is happy in my world. As long as I'm the ruler of the silhouettes, I will protect it.
I will say, this part, the boss that I'm about to fight, might look a lot better this time around in the recording version. Not here while I'm doing it live. I don't think anyone is here while I'm doing it live at the moment anyway. But on YouTube, this might look a lot better because I noticed the video quality went to crap during the upcoming sequence. And it should look better this time because this time the recording I'm saving to my hard drive is going to be much higher quality. It's got a much higher bitrate than the live stream has, so it should be able to retain the visual clarity, I hope.
Quit thinking about that stupid stuff. Just let her do it. I'm tired of this place. Megiddo! I was too focused on the little brat. Knife. Remember, if we return to the way things used to be, we could rule a proper world. That's impossible! Our elements have been completely activated. To go back now.
Stand by for forced data restart influx. In 168 hours, all of the elemental molecules in the world will subside.
What are you saying, Jaina? I don't get it. My body, all by itself.
Oh, it's going.
Look, it started. Don't you get it, Ha? Now we'll be under Edo's guidance again. Impossible! The elements in our bodies will subside too! When the world is restored, we'll die!
Edo has begun to move.
I did like the official localization of that line where she says, like, Edo is coming, because it's like, it's very ominous, which does kind of fit.
Tetragrammaton OAM010 PD. Messiah Project data expansion start. However, intruders have been detected in the field. Priority 1. Protect confidential information. Eliminating.
What? Eliminating? Wait just a sec, Edo. Is this how you treat me when my job's over?
Yep. Sorry, Shina, but you're disposable. these phases do eventually time out. Oh, actually, those graphics look a little wonky even with proper visual clarity. That's partially just the console itself, apparently. Still, I think it looked worse in the stream, so it might look better this time. This part was always so ominous. Come on, shoot at me. Do it. I think all of these... Oh man, that looks crusty even, like, I'm just me playing it. It looks bad. Apparently this console's not handling the, like, zooming in and out very well, I guess. Like the texture scaling or something. But yeah, I think this will time out eventually if I take too long. But the more of these parts you destroy, it does go towards like the actual final boss having less HP. Oh, that was unfortunate. Now on to 4 cores. Oh no, the 4-core CPU. Stop it with the elimination protocol, would you? Oh good, I got rid of two of them. I thought 2 of them died, what happened? There we go. Alright, so we've got 4,000 HP for the final boss. I'm very curious about the dialogue here, because this is always one of the points I remember hearing lost some information. Let's see.
Thank you, lady. Since you let Edo reboot, I'll return to my original body soon. Who are you? The 2 elements, Silhouette and Mirage, were activated in my body against my will. I was a guinea pig in the past world's experiments to reach the next stage of evolution. Har talked about those. Are you a victim too? Normally, the 2 elements do not grow in the same body because they oppose each other. At first, they conducted experiments on each element individually. But you know, Silhouette is power, Mirage is intelligence. Wouldn't it be perfect if you could have both? They did an experiment to connect me to Edo. Edo was suffering and said it couldn't go on. I answered by making my body into 2. Thanks to me, both Har and Megiddo became the perfect new species. You, Har and Megiddo, is that what caused all the chaos? Nope. I let the system go out of control, because it's unfair that I was the only one in pain. That's why I made everyone else weird too. I didn't think I'd ever get my original body back. Their amazing powers already faded. I have my memories from being in charge of Edo. With that knowledge alone, I am the strongest. Wait, sure, I realize what happened to you is terrible, but you mustn't get everyone else tangled up in it. I've gone through so much to restore the world, and you're gonna be restored with it. It's not enough to just restore the world. Those idiots need a good leader. Edo is exactly what they need. Without a doubt, Edo is. No, Edo is my paradise.
That dialogue was not as different as I thought it might be. Honestly, the main way you get the nuance about them being sisters is not in any of the stuff they say. You just gonna sit there? I'm okay with this. It's not in any of the stuff they say, it's in the voice clip where she says sayonara one-chan. Which the fan translation can't really properly address because there's no subtitles for those voice lines. I do not know what happened with your AI for this fight, but I am okay with this. That's not supposed to go that easily.
So the world will be restored. What do you think happens to you now? Your chemically incomplete body's beyond saving. In this world you hardly remember. No one will even notice. No one will give you their thanks. Are you satisfied with that? Don't say such heartless things. Appearing out of nowhere, solving the case and leaving, that's what a messenger of justice does, right? You're cool.
Thanks for the compliment, sis. Long ago, people had many powers. But at some point, they ended up burying those powers deep within. It's when they thought they could do anything that they realized the terrifying extent of those powers. So they hid them in their hearts and lived without them. But like waking a sleeping lion, they invited their own destruction. The paradise they hoped for only brought about the ruin of the world. Was the girl a messenger of destruction after all? Should the people who failed so greatly have been given another chance? So that they may walk straight ahead, even knowing their true power for the sake of building a new world. Now none of them remember the world she fought for. But if they were to make that lion again, would she still save them? No. Surely she would say something like this.
Are you kidding? Give me a break!
I have to say, the way I'd heard it talked about sometimes, I feel like the official localization we got of this was not nearly as mangled as you might think, or as it, like, honestly could have been. It definitely does change some things tonally, though, and some characterizations, especially, like, the characterization of Shaina and Zohar in particular seem quite a bit different. So this was fun to go through and see what a slightly more accurate take on the script is like. I liked it. I'm really grateful to the... I forget, was it just one person who did all the retranslating? I know there were multiple people responsible for this patch, but I don't remember if the other people were just on, like, the technical side of things. I feel like the translating itself might have been just one person. Either way, I'm grateful to everyone who helped make this happen, because ever since I heard about some things with this game's translation, and I was always curious how it was more, like, intended to be, so I'm really glad I finally got to actually see that. To be honest, I never thought I would. But here in 2024, so many years after this game originally came out, like, people came together and actually made this happen. That's pretty cool. I'm glad I finally got to see it this way. I kinda like both this fan translation and the official one in their own ways. They have their own styles and their own approach to things. This I give particular props, though, for, like, you know, being true to what the authors wanted. I wish that was always a priority. Like, it's okay to take some liberties, despite what some people on the internet will tell you. It's okay to take some liberties when you translate things, because if you Japanese and English are very, very different languages, and to be honest, if you just translate everything in a completely direct, literal way with no, like, regard for the nuance of maybe literal translation maybe not being the best way to handle something, things are not going to come across the way they should. Things might seem more stiff, or, like, characters that are supposed to have a strong personality might not seem like they have as strong as a personality because of the certain nuances that just do not translate when you just directly translate it literally. Especially for people who don't know a lot about Japanese. Because a good example of that would be like the whole like honorifics thing. Like sure, you can translate that way and that's fine. I don't really have anything against translating things by including the honorifics like One-chan, San, Sama, such and so forth, Oira, such and so forth. But the thing about translating that way is that an English speaker doesn't necessarily know what all of that means. And, you know, so sometimes in the Japanese language, there's a lot of nuance and personality that's conveyed in things like that, you know, you might not understand if it's translated literally. The thing about localization, a good localization does take some liberties. The best kind of localization is one that respects the author's intentions as much as possible, but takes some liberties to get those intentions across. Because if you translate something literally, like I said, things might come across kind of stiff and formal and whatever. They might not come across the same way that the author really meant them. It might not come across the same way it does to the Japanese speaker. So sometimes you might want to sometimes in localization you might want to take some liberties so that the character has as much personality as they're supposed to from the perspective of the English player. A completely literal direct translation doesn't always actually get across to an English speaker what the author's intended. So yeah, I think a direct literal translation is not always the way to go. Liberties can be a good thing. It's just that you want the liberties that are taken to respect the intent of the author, preferably. But yeah, I think this fan translation was pretty good. I think the original localization really wasn't all that bad, but it does change some things more than it has to. The characterization of Shaina and Zohar are kind of different. There was some nuance that got lost in a couple places. All in all, though, I feel like both translations are kind of worth experiencing, but I'm really glad that someone put this together finally. Look at the Ted Woolsey version of Chrono Trigger versus the DS version. The DS version takes out all the fun. Yeah, there's like
Thank you for playing.
there's kind of a similar thing with take like Final Fantasy VI and like on the GBA versus the Woolsey translation, where like there are some things that are good in the GBA translation, but there are also a number of lines that are not as good as the Woolsey translation, to be honest, in some places. And then you've got like the GBA translation of FF6 is not even an example of a direct translation, like an actual really direct literal translation. When I'm criticizing direct literal translation, I'm kind of actually criticizing how far fan translations sometimes go with that respect for nuance. Like, there's a fan translation of Final Fantasy VI that is actually very direct and literal to the point that, like, espers are called phantom beasts and stuff like that. And yeah, I definitely prefer a good localization over direct literal translation, having seen some stuff like that. I'm not, for the people that want direct literal translation, hey, I'm not going to take that away from you. You enjoy what you want, but I think a good localizer is one who makes changes to the characterization of characters and dialogue a bit in respect to what the author was trying to convey. And a bad localization is when you just get someone completely inserting their own dialogue and characterization without any respect for what the author was actually trying to say. plus the fact that he usually only had a few weeks to translate it, he does a good job. Oh man, yeah. It's honestly amazing what he accomplished considering that. I know that was like the source of a lot of problems with FF7's translation, like the slight issues it did have when it first came out was the fact that you just like, okay, here's this massive RPG, translated all in a few weeks. Jesus. I'm so glad they don't do that anymore. You're too late. Yeah, it's okay. You saw me play this game before, so... And if you want to see the differences with this translation, you can always watch the VOD. But yeah, I'm pretty much wrapping it up here for tonight. Missed me? Aw, I missed you too. I missed streaming a bit. Though I did have a lot of fun playing FF7 Rebirth as much as I played it over the last month. But I'm glad to be streaming a bit again. You've heard that the English version of Suikoden 2 has some untranslated text in it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't... You know, I think I remember hearing something about that too. That could probably use some touch-ups with its localization. Hopefully that, like, remaster thing comes out, because I imagine that probably has the translation touched up. But yeah, I'm glad to be back streaming again. I'll be streaming a lot this month. Probably not as much after this month, but hopefully I'll stream like once a week or something. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna be streaming a lot. I'm gonna probably be streaming every night. Tomorrow I'm gonna be starting on Golden Sun: The Lost Age, so we can finally continue that story after the break from it. But yeah, in the meantime, you have a good night. I'll try to do the same, and I'll be back soon with Golden Sun: The Lost Age. Take care of yourself.